This is not a permanent thing. This is a temporary little outing. Hey, settle down. Half of y'all can't see, the other half can't. You're going to hurt yourselves. Voodoo, you on the wrong side of the fence, you big galoot. There you go. Finally, peace. Peace and quiet. Uh-oh. Don't go to that road. That's not good. Nope. No. Oh, jeez. Morning, folks. Lester here. Walking out to do the morning chores here at I'm a Survivor. Gonna be heading up over to Longhorn Lester a little bit later. But, I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. You know what I want to say. I hate to walk out and do the waters because it's going to get them up out of their resting spots. It's only 8:30 or so, and they've already settled in for the morning. It's going to be a hot one, y'all. It's going to be a hot one. All right, so I just turned on the misters. I'll leave the actual mister off at night. I don't want to run water here all night because the babies are not always over here anyway. They still sleep in the barn. But I turned on the misters and now it's time to start cooling off. So Jake set this hay out on Friday. Today is Wednesday. And so that's how fast these bigs are going through a roll of hay. Winch is kind of scary. But at the same time, you know they're not getting enough off the grass here to sustain them. Even so, this is a question, and this has come up quite a few times. A lot of folks see the videos and they say, Lester, it looks like there's green grass out there to me. And yes, so from a distance, it does look as though there's green grass, but I want to move the camera down and show you something. You ready? Watch. Okay, so here we are on the ground level. Now, yes, guys, you can see green grass, but I want you to notice how close this is to the ground. Animals will not eat the grass right off the ground like that. Goats will, and sheep will. Goats and sheep are known to eat really, really low to the ground, but horses and cows like to eat 3 or 4 inches off the ground. And they don't like rubbing their gums into the ground trying to pull grass up. And so it's not a matter of there's no green grass. There is the remnants of green grass, but that grass should be quite a bit taller. So you know what I could do? I'll show you something real fast. So here's the hay field. This is a big taboo. I'm about to do something really rotten, but I'm going to do it to show you something. Look at the horses over here, kind of hanging out, waiting in the. They found them in a little shady spot by our pea soup pond. Yeah, it looks like pea soup. I'm gonna let the horses onto the hayfield for a little bit. Come on, babies! Come on, baby, let's go! Somebody made a comment recently that was pretty profound, and it said the only thing growing at I'm a Survivor Sanctuary is their memorial garden. And that is pretty true. I guess it's tough to see it in words. But it is, we've lost some babies this summer. They found them in a little shady spot. They're having a hard time deciding on whether to follow Dad or just keep their spot. Guys, come on. I'm gonna give you some really delicious green grass. Even though every hay man's gonna say, don't do it, Lester, don't do it. You need that hay. Guys, the way I'm looking at it is we need the here and now. We need something here and now. Come on, baby. So what I'm gonna do this morning is what I used to do with the goats. I'm taking the horses out on a little walk. Come on. We're gonna go out into our hay field and let them have an hour or so to nibble on some good green stuff. Come on. Did I say horses? Horse and donkeys. Ponies. Come on, let's go get the good stuff. There we go. How about this? Look around. All this good green stuff out here. So we're not going over here to forage on the brush. We're gonna let them get out here into this grass. Look at that. Go ahead, buddy. Isn't that kind of sad? Look. Wow. You can run. Come on. Oh my God. Why'd y'all do that? They got the whole neighborhood going. Settle down. Settle it down. You got the whole neighborhood riled up. Oh, that was scary. They did it on purpose too. Y'all hear all that mess? Sheesh, Lester. Where are they going now? Easy. Well, that was a mistake. Okay. At least they're not on the road. At least they're off the road. Y'all see how fast I was running? I don't know what got into them. I thought they were going for the road. And then it turned out they were just messing with me. So, all right, so they're not in any trouble up where they're at now. I'm gonna flip my camera back around so you can see where they've headed. So they've gone up around Uncle Raleigh and Aunt Joanne's old house. They're out messing around the barn, and that's fine. They can't get in any trouble over there. I'm gonna plop myself down right here and we'll just watch them. The whole plan for today was to bring them out to this pasture, not so they could do that right there. I wanted to give them a chance to kind of eat on some of this higher grass. But I tell you what, that's cute what they're doing. They're enjoying a chance to run around and play. Now, if they think that they're going to be able to stay out here, like this is a permanent thing, they're wrong. Here they come again. This is not a permanent thing. This is a temporary little outing. Hey, settle down. Half of y'all can't see, the other half can't. You're going to hurt yourselves. Voodoo, you're on the wrong side of the fence, you big galoot. Voodoo, you're on the wrong side of the fence, dummy. Oh, Lord. Ivy, I brought you guys out to eat. 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 You're here to eat. They're all going back inside. They're all going back inside. Easy. You can't see where you're going. Okay, well, there we go. That was easy. All right, back inside. You're done. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed your delicious green grass. They're going right back to the spot where it all started from. Dummies. Dummies. I brought them out to enjoy some of the lushness of our hay pasture, even at the expense of losing a couple of rolls of hay. And that's what they do with their freedom. That's what they do with their freedom. That reminds me of a really funny show I watched once. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Weekend Pass. Weekend Pass. And it was about these couples. These guys had gotten up, well, they'd been married for several years, and they were reminiscing about their old times, the old days, man, when they were young and wild and free and all the stuff they got themselves into. And they were trying to convince their wives to give them a weekend pass where they can just go out and be young men again. Maggie, stop. And so the wives, like, after these men were just like begging and pleading and just giving them a hard time, the wives finally says, fine, go ahead. Y'all want to go have a weekend pass? Fine, you got it. But we're going to have this a girls pass as well. And the men were like, fine. Ended up where the men sitting there with their freedom, not knowing what to do with it. I believe they found themselves sitting at Applebee's, the restaurant, not knowing what to do with their freedom, their weekend pass. And the women ended up having the time of their lives. Oh, it was fun and funny. Hi, Danny. But these guys just got them a weekend pass and didn't know what to do with it. So they ran around, got all the dogs in the neighborhood riled up, ran down to Joanne's house looking for some kind of trouble, couldn't find anything to do over there, ran back up, made a few circles around me, and finally like, okay, we're done. Can we just go back to our own pastures? I'm like, okay. Oh, they had fun. Hey, we'll do that more often. Can we do that more often? That was fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. Pablo's like, could I get one of them weekend passes? Could I get me a weekend pass? I don't know what to do with it. Quick question. Serious question. For all of you married folks, or for those of you who are in a relationship, do y'all ever sometimes have the same kind of thoughts? How nice it'd be to have just a weekend pass? What I mean by that is just a chance to not have to do the routine, the rut that you find yourself in now, taking care of kids, taking care of grandkids, just a chance just to kind of relive a little bit of your youth. Just a chance to find you a friend or a buddy who you used to hang out with and just be free. Well, for a guy who has a partner who travels a lot, even though you would think that would be pretty neat to be able to still be able to, let's just say, have your cake and eat it too, it's actually pretty dull and boring when Jamie's not here. You know, you start to, when you love your partner, you love more than just the person. You begin to love the smile, the laugh, the coffee in the morning, the nighttime routine. And when that person's not around, then you begin to miss the little things that you don't always realize that you miss when you find yourself in that rut. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea where I'm going with this, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, folks, that was a fun video. I got me a nice sweat going now. It's time to cool off. Y'all have a good one.